Is that how it goes? Is that how it goes?
It definitely broke, but whatever.
Wow.
Wait. Tell you something. Welcome everybody to the Hot Dish Podcast, where it has a little bit of everything that's always good. I'm your host Jordan, and today we're in a little different area. Today we're not on the Hot Dish set. We are at Pundy's place.
Who?
You. And you.
There you go. I was like, scoot in, Austin. You look so far away.
I have them as close to the couch as I can.
Yeah. Well, I'm your host Jordan, as I said before, and today with me I have James, Brandon,
Hey.
and Austin.
Yep.
The reason we're here, we're doing a LAN party. We're gonna try to do a
It's
LAN
like
party.
2002 and Halo 1 just came out.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we've been sitting on,
whatever year.
But it's not Halo, and it's not 2002.
and we're still downloading the game.
We're still trying to
Hey
set
now.
up. We're still trying to set up the setups.
You know, I'm getting done.
But the reason we're having the party is we're gonna be playing a lot of Rainbow Six, and so to commemorate the game, we've been playing it for 4 years now.
Whenever it came out.
Came out in 15.
Of
Whenever it
fall,
came
fall,
out.
right? Something like that, or something like that. I remember. So
All of 2015, yep.
So we're gonna be doing some R6 trivia, and so I prepared.
Well,
Before-
you
okay,
guys have been playing since then. I've only been playing for I think 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
You didn't play it
I-
on Xbox?
I never. Well, I played it a few times on Xbox there
okay.
at Austin and Jordan's old place. But yeah, I mainly got into it. I only have it on PC.
Yep.
So.
I was like, because the game has changed so much since we started playing. We were looking through some old videos, and the interface from the one video that we looked at was just, it was totally different.
Well, they all set up, and the game has changed a lot too. And so, going off of how the podcast is gonna run from here on out, I noticed the lack of structure in all the podcasts, or majority of the podcasts, I should say, from comments and listeners talking to me about it. So from here on out, I'm gonna try to have a little more structure. I've been taking lots of notes and doing podcast ideas. So every podcast is gonna probably have more
Central theme.
of a theme with each one. And so this one is gonna be Rainbow Six themed, because these guys all play with me, and they like it a lot, and so I thought it'd be fun. Before we jump into it, a little bit of the backstory. Rainbow Six is a game. How do you say it? It's more of a very realistic FPS.
Realistic.
It's
First
like
person
CSGO,
shooter.
but better.
Chaos. What's
Okay, that
CS:GO?
doesn't help.
It's a first-person shooter with a round-based gameplay of when you die, you are done for the round, and you.
Everybody knows Search and Destroy from COD. It's kind of like
But
Yeah,
if we're talking to somebody like not
Like somebody who has never played video games before in their life.
yeah,
Oh,
they know the concept of video games, like, oh, you shoot people and stuff. Like,
Well, I
well,
was gonna say, if they never have video games, why don't we start with Rainbow Six?
No. And it's set as like a counterterrorism operation, basically.
Yep.
So all your operators are counter-terrorist groups or people who engage in counterterrorism. So each operator comes from a different country, and they're from a different branch of counterterrorism in that country.
CTUs.
Yeah, so like the FBI is represented, Navy SEALs are,
SWAT.
SWAT is, and then there's like
Special forces.
The
different.
Russians, that's the Spetsnaz.
Spetsnaz is
Spetsnaz.
all over. It's there.
KGB. Is there KGB in there?
KGB, no.
No, that's
No.
no.
They've got
GNG.
the GRU.
That's it.
GNG 9.
The GIG-9, yeah, the GRU.
But
Yeah.
so with the game,
But anyways.
with the game, yeah, it's very worldwide based with all the operators you can play
I
on.
mean, it's Rainbow Six. Rainbow
But if you
Six-
don't know Rainbow Six, then it's
And
very
so
difficult.
and the questions I'm going to ask you are nothing about like military stuff. It's going
about
to
the
be
game.
more about the game.
Okay.
And some of the story in the background, some stuff I didn't even know about. So these are questions. I'm going to read them to you, and they're going to pop up on the screen. And then they might be worded differently when I was typing them out, but they should still be the same. So I'll roll right in the first one. Which operator had a brother die in action?
I should have read all these bios before we started this.
Oh.
This one's very hard off the start.
Okay, I think I've got my answer.
Can,
Why
can,
don't you?
can we like? Is it a DLC op?
Yeah, can you
Is
give
it-
us
or
that?
is
Is
it-
it
is
Is
DLC
it vanilla or?
It's vanilla.
It's not DLC.
It's vanilla.
It's a
Okay,
vanilla
then I
op.
threw my answer out the window. I was gonna say Maverick, but okay, I'll throw that one
I
out the
mean,
window.
yeah, I was thinking it was a DLC op.
Yeah. Okay.
I have most of the answers written down, so I was like, okay, I can know this.
Okay.
One, but-
So, now I have no.
Yeah, now I have no
Clue.
idea.
I'll let you guess.
Okay. Yeah. We'll each take a different guess. So why don't
almost-
you just go with whatever?
Tachanka.
Just keep going.
Okay. This operator had a brother die in action. Okay. I'm gonna go with Castle.
Thatcher.
It's Bandit.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know that either. I was looking up.
Okay.
I know that Bandit.
It's in.
was a-
Is it in the bio? of
Bandit,
Bandit?
Bandit was a criminal.
The
Who
process.
Okay. hold
I
on.
went online. I was on the Rainbow Six wiki. I went through some searching there, and then I looked up Rainbow Six trivia, and I just took some of their questions off there. And
Oh,
some were like,
okay.
some were like,
Well, because
wow.
like ESL or Rainbow Six actually does this with the pro players, and you'd be surprised how much the pro players don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure
They're
they
just
just
like
their practice.
Yeah, the op is this good.
Okay, but tell us about his backstory.
Yeah,
tell us
they're
where he
like,
was born. What did
yeah.
he like to eat? What did he like to eat when he was
Then they
12?
literally just go, I play this game
And
professionally. I don't care about the lore.
And I never really got into too much of each of the that's probably one of the most ones. That's probably the most in depth story wise or like backstory wise for that one.
Okay.
Number 2 is the Defender released during Blood Orchid.
Defender released during Blood.
Oh, okay, I know
The
that one.
Defender released during Blood.
Do we want to
Orchid.
make this a group one or like you
Oh,
just like
I know
a regular
that.
one? Yeah. Does he
I'm
know?
awful at it.
Here, come here.
I'm trying to think which one was Blood Orchid.
Yeah, see, I'm awful at them.
That's the problem is because they were like I started and the game had already been like.
Blood Orchid was the
No. Mm-mm.
third deals.
See,
Yeah. It was the third one ever.
Yeah, because it was Black Eyes.
But don't,
Oh.
don't they do 2
Oh,
years?
okay, I think I know.
Okay, so what do you say?
Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to think of the map. Yeah.
Echo's the defender.
Ella.
No, that's when they did 2. Remember? Because it was the Japanese faction. It was Habana and Echo.
Habana and Echo is together.
Yeah, and then Ella came with them because remember they didn't want to do
Ella's
the
a
Polish.
Polish,
What
and they
operation did Habana and Echo come out on?
Was that? I don't have that one written down. I can look it up. Oh, don't search it because you might find other ones then.
Wait,
Well, no, I'm just gonna type in Blood Orchid.
Was Blood Orchid?
No,
That was the
I
Carnival
know.
map.
And
It
also-
was. I thought that was.
That was Dokkaebi and Vigil then.
No, Dokkaebi and Vigil was the.
Isn't that one? Isn't that the amusement park?
I could be wrong.
Isn't that Dokkaebi and Vigil?
Uh,
Oh well, we'll go on to the next one. We can look it up later.
the operator that makes you look down when you vault.
Frost.
Yeah.
That was kind of easy.
I didn't have time to answer.
She doesn't force you. You just.
You get into a habit.
I have a bad habit.
The operator that kills the hostage.
Fuse. Yeah, easy.
Most
the
often.
perfect gift for that.
Yeah. So okay, for if you've never watched it, if you've never played this game or seen this game before, Fuse. So Frost. First off, Frost has a bear trap that she sets on the ground, and if you jump into it, you get your leg caught and you get down.
Immediately down.
You get immediately down.
phase.
So that's why when you jump through a window, everybody looks down because you can shoot it as you're jumping through the window. Fuse, his special ability is he can launch a grenade launcher into a breakable
And
wall
and
or
shoots,
the floor,
and then
and
it
it shoots.
ejects hockey pucks in that are explosive.
Yeah,
Well,
and that's
And
why
like 8 of them or so.
like 4.
4.
Okay.
And when it goes off, they all explode in different areas. So that's why it can kill the hostage that you have to try to save. And Fuse is.
It is kind of just it's a meme of
Yeah.
of Rainbow.
Just stupid things.
Number 5. How many armor / speed is Buck?
He's a
2 and 2.
2-2, right?
He's the same as Sledge.
2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
I suppose you.
So the armor-
Him and Sledge are about the same op. It's just Sledge you get the hammer and
Yeah, you can. Operators can be up to 3 armor and 3 speed.
what's
and
its Ash?
That's not okay.
Theoretically.
But So their speed and armor determine how fast they are, and or how much damage they take
Yep.
Yeah.
at a time.
Number 6 is gonna be tricky. Actually, not this one. I'm looking at a different one. Sorry. What two operators are related?
Oh, I know this one. I'm not gonna say it. I do. Mm-hmm.
James.
Austin,
I don't.
do you know it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's Zofia and Ella.
Ella and Sophia,
Yes,
sisters.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
sisters.
Yep.
The Bozak sisters.
Yep. Okay.
I almost put.
I was thinking on the like attacking, like both were attacking.
Related
like,
was a better one because then
Yep.
it actually makes you think about
Yep.
something else.
Easy one. Who is the oldest?
Nomad.
Vanilla Ops or overall?
Oldest.
it's either Nomad or it's
Nomad.
Thatcher.
It's Nomad.
It's Thatcher.
Nomad's not.
Oh, I thought he was.
Oh, Thatcher's.
No,
Kaid.
Kaid.
Oh, that's what I meant. Kaid.
Kaid might be older.
Thatcher is 56.
I thought Kaid was like 60.
I mean, Thatcher was the oldest. until
Oh,
I
I'm
think
googling that one.
I thought Kaid was the oldest.
Don't Google it now.
That's what I mean. Yeah, we'll Google that later.
Oh, that's my.
I thought it was Kaid. I meant
Pretty
Kaid, not
sure
Nomad.
Kaid is older.
Who is the youngest?
Rook.
You
Doak?
know, I thought.
I think Doak or maybe Ella.
I'm gonna go with Rook. Just
No, he's young.
Mute.
Damn it.
oh, he's
25.
25. Oh wow. Okay.
Let's see. You probably get this one first. DLC.
You
What
just
was
said
the
it,
first
Black
DLC?
Ice. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Because that was Bucking.
That was
Ross.
Buck.
I should have not said.
There was a lot though, so I was just curious if you guys
No,
remember.
that
all
was good. That was good.
I hope one of these questions is it to nail them all. I watched them ask that question to the pro
Jordan's
players.
sitting there
and they
scribbling
literally
it down real quick.
I
have
watched
it.
them. They asked that to the pro players, and pro players was like,
Name them all in order. Ooh.
Name the terrorist organization name in the game.
the white mask people.
Yeah.
White mask.
the people that you
Oh,
play in
no.
terrorist hunts.
Oh no.
Ooh, that is a difficult one. They're not Op 4, are they?
No,
No.
I don't have any.
I had no idea.
The
Austin,
biohazard container people.
Austin, the white mask.
Hey.
Is that
Wow.
really what they're called?
Nice.
The white mask people. You said that's funny.
So in the PV, yeah.
How many maps were there in the vanilla launch game?
Okay, hold on. We can count this out. There was Hereford. There was Bartlett. There
Yeah.
was.
Bartlett
Consulate.
didn't launch with the game.
Yes, it
They
did.
added that later.
Oh, did they? Okay, then.
But
But there was Consulate.
that was not like a DLC. It was like added.
No,
Chalet.
It was added after
Yep.
several DLCs had launched.
Chalet Bank.
What's the
I want to say
Oregon?
it's like 7.
Oregon? There's the Rio. Which one
No,
was
Rio came in DLC.
That was Habana's map.
that? Where it's completely
Not
destructible?
Habana, excuse me. That was
That was
Caviar.
Kavira.
That's
Caviar
Kavira and
Capital.
Capital.
Sorry.
It's not vanilla.
Oh, really?
No, it's not. Mm-mm. So we've got Hereford.
House,
Oh,
Bank,
Cafe-
Hereford.
Cafe. We didn't say cafe, so I've got 6. So Hereford, Consulate, Bank, Oregon, Cafe, and then I had
House.
a 6th one.
Did you say Hereford?
House. Yeah, I already said it.
House. Yeah, House. You can't forget House.
Yeah, House.
Um,
So that's 6. There's 7. It was 7.
What's the estate one?
Chalet.
Chalet.
Yeah, 7.
I think it's 7.
There's 11.
11.
But
Shit.
go. Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
Plain. Duh.
Plain.
Oregon.
Yeah, I already said Oregon.
Yep.
I hear Oregon. Okay.
Yep.
What else? Clubhouse.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
forget Clubhouse. Crap.
And still, like, the vanilla ones are the most played.
Oh, what is it? Are you sure Bartlett didn't count in there?
I didn't get a number. I just looked it up.
I know Bartlett was in the game originally because that's the final situation.
Yeah.
But it wasn't actually a multiplayer map until way late.
Name the two bald operators.
That would be
Pulse is not bald.
Blackbeard is.
His 3D model is not bald.
We're gonna call him bald though,
His
for the
picture is
purpose of.
bald.
I know. For this purpose, we're gonna say he's bald. No, Blackbeard. Blackbeard is bald.
Bandit's Bandit's elite skin is bald.
Exactly.
His hair melted from his head to his face.
Okay, but I'm gonna say Blackbeard and Pulse.
Are these vanilla ops or
Vanilla.
Only vanilla? Okay,
These two,
shit.
the ones I got were these two. So like my only concern with this is I looked up these quizzes. These quizzes could be made before the DLCs came out. At the time of this one,
I'm pretty sure it's Pulse and
Castle?
You said
it's like Castle wears a helmet though, so you don't know. It's gotta be people that don't wear a helmet, because then it's blatantly obvious.
Well, I mean,
well apparently it's Pulse and Sledge.
Clash is not.
Sledge,
Well, I
yeah,
know-
Sledge. He's got only the gas mask on. You don't see any hair.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here. Which operator has the X Kairos gadget? Sorry. Oh,
Oh, cool.
Oh, I messed those two buttons up. My quiz is my answer. Oh no!
Oh no.
Look over here.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
This is the top line supposed to be quizzes. Damn it! My bad.
good
Oh,
job.
I was like,
I
Habana's
didn't
on
even
the
look
screen.
at the screen.
X
I
Kairos.
was like, why is there just one word on the screen?
That was a messed
started with
up
an
one.
H, ended with an A. Hibana.
Okay, let's look at this one now. Easy one. What op needs the most improvement?
Just kidding.
Vanilla?
Like in general? Ash.
It's
Anyone
vanilla.
with a shield?
Ash.
Needs the most improvement?
I don't know. Tachanka.
Tachanka.
Yeah,
Because they've already said in order to
was like,
make
I don't
T'Chaka better, they're gonna have to completely rework him, which would destroy him.
Yeah.
Tachanka, the Lord and Savior.
And then what bio? Oh, excuse me. What op has no bio? Basic bio.
Before they just redid everything?
Nope. Still
Doesn't have one?
Still doesn't have one.
Vanilla?
Excuse me.
Nope.
I was gonna say.
Who's pretty secretive?
I was gonna say Nook. I
Maverick.
swear Nook has one.
I think Maverick.
No, Maverick is kind of.
Maverick has
No,
one, though.
yeah, he does. That's
Maverick
true.
has one.
Pretty sure Nook has one. Vigil has one.
Is it a DLC character? then?
Yeah.
Okay, no. Okay. I'm gonna ask for another hint. Is it like early DLC or later DLC?
Later DLC.
Later DLC.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go with.
Warden. Does Warden have bio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear Nook has one. Maybe she doesn't.
I'm trying to rack my brain.
Because I don't even think they released her actual name. Maybe.
Austin, it's Nook.
It isn't.
Everything says redacted on it.
Oh,
The
that makes sense because
the basic
she-
bio
But it
says.
does say her name.
If you have to scroll through her story,
Yeah.
it's no everything else is redacted. It's like, oh, cool.
It makes sense because she's supposed to be
She's
invisible.
Not, she doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Some extra ones I have here. I'll look at my phone because I didn't write them down. Because we cranked through this in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, you went really fast with trivia.
Playing this game for 4 years.
Well, I was like, okay, I had 15 questions. I had to line them all up on these buttons too. I messed up on one. I was kind of surprised there was not more. Let's see. So you're gonna tell me, all the Rainbow Six DLC.
Nope.
You want them in order?
I mean,
Don't know.
I can.
So okay, here we can work through this. Black Ice,
Storm.
Dust
Yep.
Storm.
Blood Orchid.
Nope.
No, he wants to go in order. He wants to go.
I mean, you can give. Let me hold on. Let me try to find. I'm trying to find all the DLC.
Black Ice, Dust Storm. What was Brazilian Ops?
Oh, Kavira and.
Yeah, what was that one called?
Capital.
So
What was that one?
Was that called Favela?
I think the first year was Black Ice, Dust Storm, and then it was Cav and Capital, and then Fauna and Echo.
So, first DLC. Start with that one.
Black Ice.
Black Ice.
Black Ice.
They're released. The operators
Oh.
Buck and Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the map.
Yacht.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Dust Storm.
That's line.
Dust
Plus
Line.
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 Sorry.
2 ops.
Blackbeard and Valkyrie.
Yep. And the map.
Border.
Nice. Season 3. Operation. Everyone's called Operation. Operation.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Operation.
Is this Capital and Kavira?
Yep.
Okay.
The map was Favela.
Yep.
Yep. New map for
Operation,
villas.
I can't think.
What does it start with?
An S.
Is it 2 words or one?
2 words.
What's the second one start with?
An R.
Operation.
I have no idea.
Storm Rising?
No.
No, it
You're
usually
close.
has something to do.
Storm.
No, it's not related to Storm.
Is something related to Storm? Operation.
It usually has something to do.
Savage Rain.
Oh.
Is it close?
It's something rain.
Something Rain.
Something rain. Yeah.
Something,
Savage Rain. I love
Savage
that-
Rain.
That's really the cover
I don't
band.
know.
Savage.
Something Rain.
Welcome tonight to Savage Rain.
God, I could see like the actual operation.
What's on
like,
Caviar's face?
Skull Rain.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Operation
And
Skull Rain.
It usually
Okay.
has something to do with the ops abilities.
Yeah.
And then season 4.
Blood Orchid.
Nope.
No.
Blood Orchid was quite a bit later. That was toward the end of.
Oh, that was Doke and Vigil. Right.
um,
Because then it was Habana and Echo.
Hawana's Echoes Red is this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Operation what? And what map?
That was no. Skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Yep, that's Skyscraper.
And
Operation.
It's Cherry?
It was Rising something, wasn't it?
What's the color of a cherry?
Red.
Red oh shoot. I can see it. Red what's the second word start with?
A C.
Let's see. Red cross.
Oh!
Red
This thing starts
Red-
going off. Start spouting off stuff.
cross red cricket.
Cross.
red crotch, red couch, red conch, red
The magic conch.
red carpet, red
It's a bird.
Red Crow.
There you go.
oh red crow. Okay.
Did you know before I was gonna say bird?
No.
Okay.
Season 2.
Year 2, season 1?
Excuse me, year 2, season 1. Sorry. Year 2.
Year 2 is always hard.
Was that Legion and Yang?
Not
Not right away.
Nope.
No. Oh. Mira and
Jackal.
Jackal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coastline. That was
Coastline.
Coastline. Operation
It's Velvet.
Yeah, Red Velvet.
No.
No.
Black Velvet.
It's Velvet.
Great song.
Velvet. Brandon was spouting off something about a conch.
Velvet Conch?
Velvet?
Velvet Sea. Velvet Spring. Velvet Conch.
What the hell is a conch?
It's a shell.
Velvet
Shell?
There you go.
Oh, Velvet Shell. Okay. He's like, what the hell's a conch? I'm like, it's a shell, dumbass.
Yeah, you stupid idiot. Why is it on the DLCs here?
Okay, and then after Jackal and Mira, what?
Okay, whoever edited this one didn't do it all of them.
That was Legion and Ying after them, right?
I don't know. Year 2 is always blurred.
They didn't release these in order at all. Hold on. February 2017.
Right?
This one was.
Or was it
Oh no, that's right.
Doke and Vigil? I'm trying to think.
Who had No.
So that was yeah. We did Velvet Shell. You said
Yep.
it was Mira, Jackal, and it was Coastline, right?
Yep.
Oh!
Yep.
Okay, now.
I want to say this is. What? What did you say?
Year 2, season.
2.
2. I want to say this is.
Oh, I can get it. It's Operation Health.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
Oh,
skipped.
so that's
They skipped,
that's a
right.
Polish. Right.
Well, they didn't do any opposite end.
Operation Health.
Which
They didn't-
just-
they
Oh,
just
yeah.
fixed the
They
game.
just
They
fixed the
fixed
game.
game, which kind of also didn't do anything either. But whatever. Then we're gonna go to because I was looking at now it says year 2, season 3.
Is that?
That's not Ying and Legion, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And then they gave out Ella at the same time, right?
No.
When did they give out Ella at the same?
Wasn't
Maybe
that
I was broken. Maybe those weren't right. Hold on, let me look real quick.
Because
Wasn't
they
Ella
skipped,
the one
because they
before?
skipped season 2 because Ella and Zofia were supposed to come out in season 2.
Yeah, season
And then
two.
they
two.
bumped them
Come
back
out
and they
with Hal.
separated them.
Yeah.
Then they separated them and brought them in the next 2.
Oh,
That must be it then, because they're not. It doesn't. For some reason, they don't say them in here because it just says Operation Ying Legion mid-season reinforcements. Is that just
And they brought Ying and Legion brought.
oh, there's Ella. Yep.
Was that amusement park? That was amusement park, right?
Was Union Legion amusement park?
Because then Ella was with them too.
I think so.
No.
I thought amusement park.
theme park?
Theme park. Okay, it was. Yeah. Okay. And then because I remember Ella came with the theme park.
Year 2, season 4.
We never said the name of it.
The name of the operation.
Oh, you just didn't know? I thought you did.
No, Operation.
Oh God.
I said it before.
Well, just.
Blood Orchid.
There you go.
Oh, that was Blood
Yeah,
Orchid.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember Ella came out with that.
Oh yeah.
And that was when you guys looked at me and I was like, maybe I got this wrong. And
No. It was.
that's when
Blood
they
Orchid.
split up the two
Mhm.
operators.
Yeah. No, I knew that.
See, year 2, season 4.
Okay, so it was Zofia.
Then it was Zofia.
Zofia came with them.
Vigil and
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It doesn't say Sophia in here.
Zofia,
Yeah.
Vigil, and Dokkaebi.
Yep.
And that was they brought
Is that high
tower,
rise?
That was
high
High
rise,
Rise.
yeah,
Yep.
high rise tower, whatever. Same.
No.
Operation.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, skyscraper and then yeah.
Yeah, and then it was Operation
Was it like silent something?
You're close. What's the opposite of silence?
Loud, noisy,
Oh, it's
White
something
noise.
white noise. Yeah.
white noise.
There you go.
Cause yeah, Vigil,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
Okay. Year 3, season 1.
Line and Finca,
Yep.
Yep.
and it was
is that
Operation.
technically Operation Outbreak,
Yes.
or was that
Nope.
the event?
That was
Well,
That's
the
the
event.
event. Okay. Yeah.
Operation. And they came with what? Did they have a map or did they have a rework? They didn't have a map.
They did not do a map.
Okay.
They came with
They
an
came
came
out
with
at
an
the same
event.
They
time
came with
as
a break-
Operation
yeah,
Outbreak.
Outbreak.
The Outbreak event.
And then Operation. Can you give us a hint?
Have you seen?
I can see the image.
Have you
On my
seen
screensavers, I have the images of all the operations.
Full Metal Alchemist at all?
Yeah.
What's when you mix a creature and a human?
Operation
Oh, Chimera.
Oh yeah, Operation Chimera. Okay, that was it, right? Just the one word.
Yep, that was it.
Because
Okay.
they really didn't do anything because those two ops are actually from completely different.
Yeah. Okay, and then we got
Year
Alibi
C,
Maestro.
3, season
Yep.
2.
Alibi Maestro.
You are nailing. I
Because they came
all
out
wrong.
they came out with 2 attackers, then 2 defenders
Yep.
because they had to offset.
Yeah. So yeah.
And that
So,
was
Alibi and-
Favilla.
Favilla. No,
No,
Villa.
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 Favela
Yep.
is
And that was
Villa.
Operation.
2 words.
Yep.
Yep.
The two people walking through the.
Yeah. Can you give us like the first letter of each?
P and B.
Operation Post Baby.
This podcast is brought to you by Post Baby.
Operation People's Boy. Operation
Is
Um,
Pueblo.
Bullets.
Panini bread.
Panini.
Because they're
This
Italian.
is a
Get it?
type
it's
of
Operation
bullet.
Parabellum, not.
Parabellum.
Parabellum. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. And then we had
Year 3, season 3.
Maverick and Clash,
Maverick and Clash.
Yep.
and they
That
came
was-
with
That was
Dawn.
Burnt Horizon?
That. Yeah.
Burnt.
and they didn't come with anything.
Map rework of.
Hereford.
Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get the operation right? Operation.
What'd you say?
Burnt
It's
Horizon.
Burnt something, isn't it?
Is it Horizon something?
What's-
Something Horizon?
What's on the horizon?
Sun Rising?
Sunrise.
You said what's on the horizon. I'm
I mean,
like the sun.
Japan's logo is the rising sun.
Their flag.
What is it? What, okay, okay,
Gloomy.
Dark Horizon.
Close.
Dark clouds. Dark. Is it dark?
Where do clouds sit?
Dark sky. Sky Horizon. I'm really good at this game.
At least you're spelling off stuff. It's funny that way.
20 answers by Brandon.
Dark. What's
It's Sky something.
Other way.
No? Something Sky?
Sky.
Burnt Sky.
No.
Grim Sky?
Grim
Grim Sky. Mm-hmm. Grim Sky. There it is.
Year 3, Season 4.
Not Warden and Nook.
Nope.
Got two more years.
yeah,
operations
yeah.
before them.
It was Kaid and
Kaid
Nomad.
and Nomad, yeah. And they came with crap, what is it
What's
called?
that map? It's like a palace.
Yeah, it's his home.
Yep. Coyote's
Fortress.
Fortress.
Fortress. Yep.
And it was Operation 2 words?
2 words.
It's usually 2 words.
Yeah. Well, Chimera was just one.
2 words.
Wind?
Wind Bastion.
There you
Wind
go.
Bastion.
Yeah,
Wow, you
there it is.
nailed
Good
that.
job.
I'm
Good
surprised you got Bastion. I was gonna have to
Wind
I
Bastion.
was gonna have to work really hard for that one.
This is Gridlock and Mozzie.
Yep.
Yep. This
Map
is the
Outback.
Outback. Yep.
Are we right?
Operation Burnt Horizon.
Burnt Horizon.
Burnt Horizon.
there's
There's
that
Burnt
one.
Horizon. Okay, and then we've got
And then it was Nook and
Warden.
Warden.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get the name of this
The
one.
map rework was
Cafe Dostoevsky.
Cafe.
And they are
Oh, it's something right, silent, right?
2
Nope.
words.
2 words.
What do they start with?
P and an S.
Phantom Sight.
Phantom
you go.
Sight.
That's it.
Wow.
Mhm. I
God,
remember.
if I was in your shoes, I have no idea,
Phantom
guys.
Sight.
I
Yeah.
have I'm
Okay,
literally
now
the worst.
the last.
Last one is Ember Rising.
Yep,
Good
Ember
job.
Rise.
Ember Rise. Yeah.
Uh,
and then
rework of
it's,
Canal.
rework.
Yep,
re-
it's
That's
Maru-
the- that's the
Maru
map we-
and
That's the
Goyo.
map you forgot too.
That's the map we forgot.
It's
Canal.
It's Amaru and Goyo.
Maru Goyo. There you go, boys.
So they still have they have some operators yet, right? They've got Hong Kong. What's left?
They've done quite a few.
No, but they like for this season, what's left
Because
They
yeah,
said-
they actually released a map of the
of what they were gonna bring
like
out,
the
right?
regions or whatever.
Yeah. So like I forget coming DLC for R6.
This is year 4, right? We're in year 4 right now.
Year 4.
Year 4 of R6. The roadmap. Year 4 roadmap of R6.
Okay, let me just year 4
So this was season 3 technically.
roadmap R6. Yep.
We're in season 4.
We are season 4.
We're in the season.
So they've got
So 4. Oh, no, that's not right.
so season 1 was Gridlock and Mozzie,
Yep. Then Warden.
then Warden and Nook, then it was
Goyo.
Goyo
Amaru
and
and
Amaru. And okay, so then season 4 is
What?
going to be a rework of Theme Park, and they're going to have a Kenyan operator and an Indian operator.
Is that this fall still?
That would be sometime.
Yeah.
So the DLC
Gotcha.
maps are, excuse me, the original maps are Bank, Clubhouse, Consulate,
Good bang.
Cafe Dostoevsky.
Yeah.
It is a bank. Or is Bank? Hold on. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
we
this
said
isn't
bank.
right. Hold on a second. It's gonna be competitive. This isn't right either. I just want all the maps.
Just give me the maps. Give me the freaking maps. Okay.
Bank, Chalet, Clubhouse, Consulate, Hereford House, Cafe Dostoevsky, Canal, Oregon, Plain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yep, 11.
What's the 11th one? Wait, okay, say them again.
Bank, Border. No, sorry, it's not Border. Chalet.
Wait, start over. Start
Bank,
over.
Bank,
Bank Chalet.
Chalet, Clubhouse, Consulate, Hereford House, Cafe, Canal, Oregon, Plain, and actually they have Bartlett in there as well.
See, I knew Bartlett would be
Okay.
was one of them.
'Cause that was only in situations.
Yeah,
So
and then
then
they
Until they
Then
released it.
eventually they released it as a
So-
map.
And then
they took it
They
away.
yanked it again.
It'd be 10. It'd be 10.
I liked
They need to
So
bring
it'd be
that
10
with an asterisk in there. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bartlett. I like Bartlett a lot.
I do too.
don't
I wish they
really
would bring it
understand
back.
Why it was so unplayable. I
See,
liked it.
See, I like same. I did too. Like I understand, like the library was really hard to defend. There were
Yeah.
some that were hard to defend, but it was one of those maps where it's like you could
It was
find.
just fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
I had some other questions to ask on here. With all these characters, who do you think has made the biggest impact on all of these?
In the game.
Yeah, you can do vanilla or
I mean, the Lord.
He's.
I said biggest, not littlest impact.
Well,
What do you mean? Anytime anybody sees him, they're like, "Oh shit, the
The
Lord."
best part is Ubisoft had no idea that the Lord was going to be a thing for so long.
Wait, as in like his character or
Chonka.
the meme?
Just like
itself?
the meme.
Okay, yeah, obviously. I mean, because like
What gameplay wise?
That's really
It's
It's
like-
hard because
it's like-
of how they tune.
I
I
they
feel like
tune
there's
everyone.
multiple.
it's like in Overwatch when I play. If someone plays Bastion, your whole team has to play around Bastion. When someone plays Tachanka, you should play around Tachanka. You should put up shields and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and help his dumb ass out because he's gonna
Yeah.
get shot in the back because he can't move.
Yeah.
He's
And the
like,
worst
guys,
part
I
is-
only have a 180 degree.
And then the worst part is when an attacker hops on his really well placed turret.
Yeah.
It's really well placed for the attackers, never the
Who
defenders.
did that?
You did one
you
time.
Yeah,
did.
I
think
hopped
we've
on.
all kind of done it a little bit.
Yeah, it's always the best.
I feel like it changed. I feel like it depends. One of the biggest ones I think, and I don't feel like gets played enough, is like Gridlock.
Fuck's really good right now.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't think not a whole lot of people play her.
It's crazy how
but-
much the pros play Gridlock.
I've seen one of them play
But her
Minecraft.
ability, like I used her ability, like I play her. I feel like I play her the most out of all of us.
Yep.
And I'm like, she's really good at just cutting off areas. And if you
Yeah.
plant the diffuser, she's just really good at denying
Throw
it.
everything
Yeah.
on the diffuser, and I'll make them walk through it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's exactly what I do.
Her ability does a ton of damage.
Mm-hmm.
10
each time
per.
you walk.
10 every time you
Hit one of them.
Yep.
And it disperses what, like 20 something?
It disperses however many.
And it's a huge circle. It's a
Yeah.
huge circle that it
it
disperses.
randomly fills a specified area.
So I think she's one of those operators that really changed the game.
and
I'm
her
gonna
guns
say
are fantastic.
Yep.
I'm gonna say there could be a few.
I would say her Maverick really changed the meta of the game of
Meta was the start of the aggressive defender.
Maverick, yeah. But then also I'd say when they took like Ashes.
Nice, I was waiting for that.
Ash, there
I
it
never
is.
took Ash's ACOG. She still has an ACOG.
Off her R4C.
on a good gun.
On her,
Austin.
well, they're
To be
both
honest,
good.
in my
They're
opinion,
both
I have no
good,
idea.
but they took the long range capabilities off of her better gun.
In my honest opinion, all 3-speed should not have a long range option.
Unless it's like a DMR.
All 3-speed should not have a long range option.
I don't think they should have a fully auto.
I don't get to play 3 speeds at all usually ever.
Yeah, usually one of you two is playing
And I
2-speed.
don't think that defenders should have a long range option at all.
I agree with that.
No, they need a long range option.
Unless it's like a
Okay,
shot.
here's what I think. I think Doc shouldn't have a long range option.
I don't think Doc or
I
Rick
think
should.
somebody else on the defending side could have a long range option.
Maestro, I'm like up in the air about. Echo, I'm kind of up in the air about. Kaid and Goyo, I think should with their shotgun. I'm
I'll
fine with
admit,
that.
they did try to adjust the whole issue with Doc and Brooks MP5, but they did it in a completely bass-ackwards way. They adjust the damage on the gun. The damage doesn't matter.
Not when you hit the
The
headshot.
gun doesn't kick. It's a laser beam.
And then I had another hypothetical. If you could create an operator, what would it be? I should ask this beforehand so you could think about it a little more. For me, it would be his ability would be to barricade up. That'd be sweet.
Oh, like barricaded ceiling?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I think that would be interesting.
Because then him with Kaid could really block off a roof hatch.
And that would change
Oh,
vertical
easy,
gameplay,
too, yeah.
especially with like Buck and anybody else who does vertical gameplay. Really, I guess that's interesting. I wish I knew more real life things.
Well, that's
There
yeah,
are
that's kind
things
of
that theoretically could happen in real life. I mean, almost anything could theoretically
I'm waiting
happen.
for them to add in that, like, corner pistol.
yeah.
Oh,
The gun that can wrap around.
Oh.
corners.
the shotgun that can wrap around a
It's a
corner.
Well, it's
pistol.
a
there's a
pistol.
shotgun.
It's an
apparatus
AR
for a
too.
pistol.
Yeah.
It's like there's
It's
many
a
different.
shotgun.
I wish they
a
did do it with a
handgun,
pistol because I think it'd be overpowered than anything else. Maybe a shotgun, but that's what it
Or
is.
you can just go like this and it goes.
And that'd be their ability.
And then, because I know the only apparatus I've actually seen was it put like a Glock.
Yep.
No, I've seen a
apparatus.
I've
And
seen
then-
a
and then
shotgun.
It goes shoot and it goes what?
I've seen like a
I've seen a
bullpup
shotgun.
rifle. They do it in that.
I think they've been testing it out.
It just
on
get
all
really
sorts
heavy.
of-
That's probably the only reason
Well,
I don't
yeah.
do it.
Then it's very
It
like
turns
you're like
the pistol into like this long of a deal.
yeah,
Because it relocates the trigger because it adds like a secondary. But I
Mm.
think that'd be nuts.
that'd be cool.
They recently just hard nerfed shields.
Unless
I
it
bet you they
wasn't a
could do
shotgun,
it,
I don't know,
But
anyways.
you wouldn't. I bet you would go from aiming down sights to aiming hip fire because we're
Yeah,
way too
or,
accurate.
like a smaller hip fire than
Yeah.
normal, but
Do you think? Okay, now I wouldn't make this operator. This is not my operator that would make. But do you think they would make an operator who's a shield operator but can stick their gun through the shield?
no, I really hope they don't because unless they have a breakable shield.
Clash is way too powerful the way it is.
I'm fine if they have a breakable shield, and I'm not talking like somewhere in between Blackbeard now and Blackbeard day one.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere where it's like, okay, you don't want to face them right away, but if you put in a couple,
Put enough
Yeah,
rounds into
like
their shield.
five or so shots, their shield breaks, and then
If it was something
the,
like
the window they see through
Mhm.
breaks.
or
yeah,
or
That was-
or their
Very
accuracy
smart.
like goes much worse.
yeah, when they get hit.
Because I know currently shields don't break. It's just that it obscures your your vision by putting all the bullet.
It'd be
Yeah.
smart.
cracks.
Yeah, it'd be like it would be like you want to say like a bandit or a fuse type size shield. So you have to squat to
yes, yes.
do it, and then like your field of just inside of your field of view is a window where your gun sits.
Yeah, because normally it's a window about yay big in those
Yeah.
shields.
Maybe bigger, so you have the bigger surroundings, but it has the opportunity
And
to
I'm
break.
also thinking of like the specialist from Black Ops 4.
I hate.
Ajax.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Not Ajax. What is
Yeah.
it?
No. I thought it was.
Hey, I don't know.
Good.
The game
That's
was kinda
the main
trash.
reason why I don't want to have a shield operator
It's
that
like he
could.
had an auto pistol.
And it'd have to be a pistol. It couldn't be an assault rifle. It'd be too powerful again.
Well, yeah.
it'd have to be the same thing. Like
I mean,
you-
they'd
But
obviously
they could
make it,
they
if
could
you-
do
okay,
like an FMG9.
it would be.
They'd obviously make it balanced though.
Yeah.
It'd have to be. It's gonna be hip fire.
Well, and I mean,
rifle.
Ubisoft's kind of known for coming out with the ops that are completely overpowered, and then the mid-season reinforcement adjusting them back to what they should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have kind of a caveat to that. If you could make your perfect operator with the existing ops, like
Well,
gun.
I mean, Nook is Vigil and Caviera, so.
Okay,
And
so it'd be
then
like,
recycling. Yeah.
but it'd be like no, or it'd be
You're like
what
Ash
gun?
and Ash.
What gun?
Well,
what, like-
Ash is Ubisoft's golden child.
Yeah.
Ash and Ash Prime.
Ash with thermite capabilities. She'd be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's a lot of-
No.
Her
But
breaching round can shoot
she is
through
Ash. Yeah, she is Ash, but she shoots her breaching round. She's a mixture of Ash, Thermite, Habana, and Zofia, all mixed in one. She has a thing that shoots different rounds. Okay, just listen.
So she's got
She is
Zophia's-
I
Ash.
said
No,
one ability,
she
not
has-
all of them.
No, just listen. Just listen.
It's just a
And she's Chicago, she can bounce her gun.
She just, but she runs as fast as she usually can.
No, it's basically an Ash, except she's got Zophia's gun that can switch between a breach and a stun round.
Yes.
Yep.
Except that breach round can also hard breach.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be
it's
nuts.
like a
That'd be
thermite round.
cool. I mean, Habana's is sweet because it can.
And then they give her back her R4. Just kidding.
Give her back
The
to
good thing
ACOG.
about
Alright,
Zofia-
let's be honest. Jaeger with the ACOG, that's all.
But the good thing with Zofia is that her ability can't be jammed. Hibana's can.
Yeah.
Thermites can. All the hard breachers except Maverick can.
I think they need the game. What the game needs, they need more.
Do you think they need another hard breacher or?
Either hard breacher, but hard breacher that's anywhere near the size of Thermite already. That's overkill, or it's gonna be Thermite's gonna become obsolete then.
Yep.
It needs to be either another hard breacher or another person to get rid of
Bandits and
jammers and bandit traps.
Oh, and yeah, and like another Thatcher or
I
Twitch.
need, so
That's why IQ is played so
I need to
much.
start playing. I'm gonna start trying to play IQ, depending on what. I wish you could change it.
So,
For
I don't-
okay, we'll pause. For people who don't know what a hard breaching means, we mean that in the game you can barricade walls, and
like
these
a
people.
steel reinforcement over a drywall.
Yep, and so these people who are hard breachers are the only people who can break through those reinforced walls.
Yep.
Okay, anyways, you can continue what you were saying.
And we will be streaming this sometime today. If you want to come and watch, we will probably play through most of the night. Come by. I'll put
What was I
the
gonna say?
thing in the chat.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh no. The only reason IQ gets played a lot in the Pro League right now because she's the only counter to
Echo.
and Legion.
The most effective counters.
Yep. So basically, if an IQ is picked, often the Echo gets pulled off right away
Because there's
no
And
point.
she is a 3-speed, right?
She's a 3-speed, 1 armor.
I feel like she's an underrated op.
I do too.
Or she
Well,
was for a while.
because I feel like because of her ability, yes, you have the pistol out, but you have the pistol out for so long that it kind of
When we played Xbox, when we started with Xbox, my two main ops were Pulse and IQ.
yeah.
Those were my two main ops.
IQ actually had to get adjusted because she was, I wouldn't say overpowered, but overused because she had frag grenade.
Mm.
Does she not anymore?
Nope. She hasn't had frag grenades for like
She's a breaching charge
2
though, right?
years.
Breaching
Breaching
charge.
charges and stun grenades.
Stuns.
Maybe a claymore. I don't remember.
Yeah, but
Claymore would
that's
be
fine.
good for
I
her.
put that there.
Oh, gotcha.
One
I
of
was
the
like,
reasons like certain ops are played so much is because frag grenades are so potent.
Yep.
Buck and Sledge. Part of the reason those two are played so much is yes, they're really good ops, but they have 2 frag grenades apiece.
Yep.
And now Dokkaebi has 2 frag grenades.
Oh, really?
Yep. They just gave Dokkaebi frags. I think they took her smokes.
Are they?
no.
So with.
That's not bad, though.
I think they've taken her smokes for a while. It's kind of a pain in the butt.
'Cause I think she had smokes and breaches.
Yeah, which
You
is
can
nice.
put like those 3 up and away and up above the
So,
objective,
I've seen
and then
a lot
just
of-
drop nades
A lot
down.
of pro players will they'll play Sledge, Buck, Dokkaebi. They have 6 frags.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you put them all 3 up above. You have Doke call
where
them,
they are.
have them sit there
I
and
can't
like.
say how they play, but
But that's a
But
strat.
yeah, I'm
That's
just
a strat.
like thinking of how I think they would play it of, and
That's
then
one way to do it.
Then you drop 3 frags while they're all trying to get their phones, and you'd open up the whole top stairs looking down on them.
because like Buck actually makes Sledge obsolete
He does.
because he's a ranged breacher.
Yep.
Mhm.
The advantage with Sledge though is he's quiet.
He's a little bit more quiet.
Yeah.
You don't hear a
And he-
shotgun blast. You just hear.
Boom! Oh, there's a bug. You just the
Operator.
ceiling's
You
now
can-
Swiss
you-
cheese. Sledge.
You can use his hammer so much more.
that
But
too.
his
It's used-
hammer has a
Doesn't-
serious
doesn't-
issue where sometimes it doesn't break through both layers of the floor.
Yeah.
Doesn't Buck have like 20 rounds to his
Yeah,
skeleton key?
I often run out.
Because it's literally just.
Well, that it's much quicker too.
Yep.
You can open up much more.
It's a real bad weapon. Don't ever use it to kill people.
Oh yeah, no, it sucks.
Yeah.
Then you do an operator that can like he's got the backside of the claw hammer and he's ripping out nails so he can open the doors quietly.
Oh, that would be funny. You know, that could be an operator.
Because
though.
they go up with straps. Now those when you put them up, they have straps underneath. That's how they unroll. If he was smart enough for whatever reasons, he could like and then put it down and he walks through.
I'm just thinking of like they could have and should take abilities from like the Division and put them into Rainbow Six.
Like what? Like what would be?
I mean, they were doing that with like
ability?
Vinka.
Her health stim.
The
Yeah.
nano drones. But like the Division 2 I've been playing, you can drop that would be super overpowered, but there's a thing, it's called the Hive. You drop it and it sends out nanobots that heal you. They fly out of the hive and jump onto you and heal you. Or they give you a boost.
They could do that though, but they
Do
could
they-
only make
Or
it
they've
like
got
a.
like even from the Division 1, the Seeker Mine.
Finka.
But that's a Ying thing. Ying has the Seeker Mine.
Yeah.
You get hers like it'll roll, right?
It'll
Yeah.
follow walls and then wrap into doorways and things
Okay.
like that.
I've never used it before.
Really?
The Candela.
We
Yeah.
need it. We
If you,
need
throw
it.
it, if you hold it long enough, it self-propels itself.
Oh, okay.
And it'll follow a wall, and if it finds a doorway, it'll actually wrap into the door.
Oh.
So what actually makes it go off?
Hers can do a ton. Like she can like.
You can hold it, and it's got 3 lights.
Yep.
So the longer you hold it, the longer before it goes off.
Okay, so that is the fuse of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hers is a ton. She can throw it. She can put it against the
She
wall
gets-
and shoot it inside.
Yep, she can also take it, which nobody ever really seems to use it that way. You
And
can
put it on
use
a
like
softball?
a fuse. She'll crack it in half, put it on a softball, and it'll eject them into the.
That's
Didn't
what I
you
was.
know that?
That's what I was saying. Because like if you her
Nobody
infuse
ever uses them.
her
No.
infuse like you do her first into
Then-
a room and then fuse because you
At the
can't
same
run anywhere
time,
because
yeah.
you just be like fuck fall you know.
And you, what is the noise she makes when they get? Is it near a fuse?
You can hear them. Well, it sounds just like the Candela going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
It's
Oh, okay.
And you're like, ah!
Because I mean, a fuse has a very distinct noise of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fuse.
Thump,
Yeah.
thump,
Thump,
thump.
thump.
Yep.
Like
just
when it's rolling on the ground, you can hear it like self-propelling itself.
yeah.
Yeah, but in the midst of chaos, communication is key in that game.
Very much so.
A ton. Like, if you could like in the objective, if you blow out all the windows and doors to it, it's harder for the enemy if they're on site to like watch all those. And so like it's such a huge thing to like, all right, blow out all the windows. They're searching constantly, and then you advance at the same time, or some at the same time. Your confusion is trying to make the enemy team. Your communication is trying to make the other team confused. That's probably is the biggest key on it. With that game in general, how was I gonna say this? They need to do something for, like you were saying, health wise. They don't. Other than Doc, do you think they need another healing type person on defense?
It's funny because Doc originally couldn't heal.
It was only himself?
Yeah.
He used to only be able to revive. Remember? Vanilla Op Doc.
Oh yeah, he would shoot his thing and
he
would
was
revive
only
people.
Okay.
a ranged reviver,
Mhm.
and then it took after even Operation Health. After that point, I
Because
think
I'm thinking of
then
it
he
very
was
often.
able to stim himself.
I
and
remember
stim
that.
Others.
Yeah, because
So he could heal people, but so he
And-
could provide health and continue to.
Because that
revive.
was-
Now,
it was fat. It was you got more health if you got revived by that versus getting picked up.
back
Yes.
then, it didn't make a difference because you get
Oh.
picked up and you'd have 70 health, and the Doc would do the same thing.
Oh.
It was ranged.
That's kinda weird.
So he
Now-
could peek around a corner, shoot
Now
you,
with
and
the
go.
whole adjustment to the being picked up, how much health you have 20 health now. If you go down and get picked back up, if Doc shoots you while you're down, you get 70 health.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a huge benefit to
So
have
you
Doc
want
stim
yeah,
you while
you want
to have him revive.
stim.
But
Yeah.
it's very difficult because this game is
SHT.
it's a one hit kill to the head.
Yeah.
To that,
And even if
and
you
anything.
stim to 140 health as a Doc,
Yeah.
you still
What if
get
it-
one hit headshot.
What if
Just
there was
need
a
to be
doc?
careful.
What if there? I mean, all the Chonka wears a metal freaking helmet. What if the operator's like ability could put on a bigger helmet or something like that?
yeah, it presses
Blast
a button.
shield.
Helmet.
Honestly,
That's
them-
what that's what they should do.
But
They
them adding in an off that takes more than one headshot, should never exist.
No.
no, but that's what they should do. For Chonka. I mean, his ability is when he's in the shield. Oh, he's got the glass thing.
Which they
But that could
added
break.
way later, because the lore is that Mira put that on his gun.
But those can break, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Okay.
breaks pretty easy.
Yes, it
It's
does.
like a-
It's
it's
useless.
black-
it's
a
a
Blackbeard
Blackbeard
shield.
shield.
It's
yeah.
literally useless.
It's like maybe he's like maybe he get or maybe the
You shoot
operator.
him in the fucking kneecaps.
yeah.
Actually, it is more. It is better than Blackbeard Shield because
Yeah.
Blackbeard's
See,
like 2, and
what-
it's like
I think what they
4.
should do,
I was like,
what
how about this?
make them a little bit better is, or they could put those shields that he has on top on the bottom to cover his knees. Because okay, just hear me
Ah,
out.
my knees.
Like,
ah.
So basically, just give him a class shield with a gun shooting through the stationary.
Yeah, basically.
Except that the shields can break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
And make
because,
them like
because then people
compartments.
because then at least he'd be more useful.
And like,
Or-
I'm sure Ubisoft has gone through all the scenarios and they've come to the conclusion they've already said, like I said before, the only way to fix Tachanka is to completely
Rework him.
rework
Either-
the op, and he will no longer be Tachanka.
So it could be this could either be a new op or reworking Tachanka. He gets the bigger helmet, the better helmet, but his vision goes down. He has to get that slit like he has.
Oh, that would be fun.
so you just see.
it's just like him going around. Guys, I can't see anything.
But it's only maybe
No,
only, maybe
no,
he
it's
gets
him
his
just
gun-
putting down the face mask.
Maybe he only gets his gun or something like that. That's only gets it when he's on his gun. He's like, I'm ready, and that's when he's
Yeah.
That's honestly because he's crap. He's
Super fun and super memey to use. He's
Comes
just a
out in an
meme.
armored skirt. and
like
just-
we can do it, but you have to play around Tachanka to do in order to play him well. It's
Yeah.
like the whole team's like, all right,
Well, yeah, you have to lock things down.
lock down, hard
Basically-
lockdown.
basically
Make sure there's
pinpoint.
only one way they can get in, and that's where you set
That's where
Tachanka's
Tachanka,
gun.
like,
Like,
it
all
is.
right, you look there,
End of the
don't get
hallway.
up.
And the worst part is, I don't know of many Bob sites
That only have
Don't-
one way.
that don't have a destroyable ceiling or floor. So
I think
that,
most
of them have-
that right there kills Tachanka the easiest.
Yeah.
You get above him.
Yeah.
And this is where the person that had the barricade up would work great.
So you could barricade like It wouldn't just be it wouldn't be hatches. It would be actually ceilings.
You'd
Are
be
you
able
thinking?
to barricade actually
the ceiling hatch.
destroyable-
Oh, just
Oh,
the
I think
ceiling.
the ceiling hatches.
You can
No, I think
barricade them. You just go above.
What if
no,
it's
what
like a
I'm
roof,
saying,
though?
yeah, it's
No.
My idea is like, I was like, okay, no operator's 8 feet tall to reach up there. He like a giant stand. He sits on the ground and he levers it up, and
You
it
know
sits there.
You know the crazy part? I watched some pre-alpha gameplay like of Rainbow Six back when there was no such thing as operators. They were all just like generic, but they had different abilities.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally like terrorists versus whatever.
operators. Yeah,
Yep, and they all would come in from a helicopter. It was on house.
Oh.
Super pre-alpha.
it was there.
That,
It was
was
there.
that was
But it was-
after
it
the
was-
trailer.
It was before trailer.
Before
No,
trailer.
it was
I believe
the-
it
it
was,
was
like, it
in-
was during or before.
It was an E3 thing.
This might
I
be a
think
show.
it was footage that no one had seen that somebody actually captured at an event that Ubisoft, like it was player testing, and then the guy released it. But they're actually playing a legit game, and the hostages were animate. It was like the female hostage from the original trailer.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually like rolling around, screaming for help, blah blah blah, and there were no like beams in the floors. There were no hatches. You put a breaching charge on the floor.
You could go
and
straight down.
You could fall through it.
Which
Ooh,
it'd be
Yeah,
really
you could
cool.
literally open up
the
the whole
house.
floor.
It'd be really.
Did somebody say boom?
Yeah, and like it was just super. Like I'd almost have to show you guys the video because it was crazy.
It'd be.
Have a
It's
bunch
like,
of breaching
I-
charges
Yeah.
below and then above. Be like,
And it's
we're
like-
going to the basement.
And it's like
Boom!
obviously,
Hello.
obviously this game would not have worked, but it would have been really cool.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be really difficult because
I think it was in the transition from like Rainbow Six Patriots.
I still think it'd be a very fun, just even if they did this as like one of their little side game modes. You have all the operators as their vanilla. So Blackbeard with his day one shield, Jaeger with his ACOG.
Just a shit show.
It would completely be a shit show, but I mean it'd be fun for a little
And
bit.
and the thing is, it's like they're not gonna do it because they're like that's not creative.
That's yeah. I mean, I think it'd be fun.
Like there's already been hackers have been able to get at the leaked elite skins for all of the ops for Halloween event.
Yeah.
So I already know what the Ella elite looks like.
I don't want
There's
to
an
say.
Ella elite coming because
Yeah.
a hacker was wearing it during a lobby already.
No, that's just my, that's just kind of
got banned.
that's just kind of my opinion of like it'd be fun if you had like a Jaeger with his ACOG, you had Ash with her abilities again. Like day one when they released, it'd be like, oh, Blackbeard
They
was
bring
crazy.
it back, you'd play it, be like, oh, this is cool. And
Well,
then
it, well,
take
it'd be,
away,
it'd be
and
one
you're
of theirs like
oh,
it'd be
we're
one of their
back.
like it'd be one of their
because they'll make the kick more if they have ACOGs. Like that would be the balance patch for those.
you still
Make
still
it like
people,
the DMR kick. Boom.
No, I thought it'd be fun just for like a weekend little thing. Be like, oh, here you go. It's like
Just
you can
remove
you-
ACOGs from the game, period.
oh, I think they should probably do that in general.
Who's all got an ACOG right now?
A lot of ops.
Yeah, I know the defender.
Every attacker does.
Every
yeah.
attacker is the option.
Yeah.
Except, well, yeah, no,
And
every attacker.
like,
The only
not
defenders-
as many defenders as you think, but it was
It's
a lot more.
Maestro, Rook,
Doc.
I mean, I'll admit, I'm butthurt
Echo.
that they took the ACOG
Echo.
from
Kaid and
from
Goyo.
Bandits MP7.
and Goyo. Yep.
From who's MP7?
Bandits MP7.
Oh yeah, I remember he did have an ACOG.
Because
That's
he's
what
a
I
3-speed.
used on Xbox.
Oh.
And they took it. The thing kicked like a mother trucker, but they also used to have an ACOG on the pocket rocket, SMG-11.
Yeah.
Or Dokubi's little gun?
No.
What is it?
No,
that's the SMG-12.
Oh, okay.
SMG 11.
The
Because it was
Mac 11
because it had like no
No,
not
it
as
had
much
recoil.
No, it had recoil, but it was basically it was a
you could run around with a shotgun, but still be able to be like, oh,
Engage
you were
it,
across the
right?
map. Pew.
because the like ultimate setup was not even shotgun. It was still their primary AR with an ACOG, and then using the pocket rocket also with an ACOG, because it was a pocket sniper.
I still do that. So when I play Sledge, I still use the pocket rocket.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because the thing is just nuts.
yeah. It's
I
like
mean,
You
oh,
can control the recoil. It's nuts. And then they adjusted all of the secondary automatic weapons recoils, because that was back when the SMG-11 had like barely any recoil.
Mhm.
well, I remember it had a lot. Then they nerfed it down, didn't they? And then they
So
bumped
basically,
it back
yeah,
up.
it had a lot, and then they reworked the pistol recoil,
Yeah.
and then they readjusted them again.
Yeah, because I remember there for
'Cause,
a
like,
couple months there, it was like
I would love to see you shoot a pistol on vanilla server because the whole thing was instead of just it was the whole.
Yeah.
Other than operators, what do you think the game needs? Change, something new.
I'd say they're just on the right.
Rework plane.
They're doing the right. They're just remove plane.
Well, for right now, remove plane, but rework plane somehow. Vanilla Hereford.
I think a new.
I want Bartlett back.
And Bartlett, yeah, those are the 3 maps I wanted to change.
They should do a different game mode as well, just to add variety. Because
have they added anything since launch?
they add limited time ones, so like the Operation Outbreak, that was one.
Event.
I know I've kind of read some stuff about them talking about like respawn game modes, and then they're like, no.
Well, no, I don't need I don't mean a respawn game mode. I mean like a different objective.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I'd be okay with not.
Maybe.
And the thing is, though, it's like they add another objective, and people will still choose to play bomb only.
Well, I get that, but what I'm saying is, if they can make something that's fun,
Still give it the option
what if
to
that,
do.
Yeah, what if that game is the new bomb?
that's exactly what I mean. Like,
Maybe
you know,
maybe it'd be like
I'm still waiting for Outbreak again.
maybe it'd be like Secure Area 2. Like it's do 2 different areas or something like that.
Oh, that'd be
I'm
crazy.
still waiting for Outbreak again because I feel like Outbreak was huge, and that's the reason they're coming out with the new Rainbow Six Story Mode game only.
When is that release time to?
What's it called again? Rainbow Six Quarantine. And that comes out next year. And it's all of the ops from this game and all the lore from this game that they're also constructing. That's why they redid all the bios recently.
Yeah, Ubisoft's really cool with all their games. They have like everything is related. Like it's like Disney. Everything in Disney is
somehow related.
All
Thrown
the
together.
Tom Clancy branded games are in the same universe.
Ubisoft games are in the same universe.
I suppose.
They've done that too. They've seen in the Far Cry games or something like that. You see the Assassin's Creed logo somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or they'll. I know there's a few. I can't remember exactly which Far Cry, but you go up to a top and it's like it had like you dived into a it was like yeah, that's Far Cry that's Assassin's Creed
it's
in
very,
Far Cry,
yeah,
which is
very
like
cool.
that's a nice little tip of the hat.
Well, we hit our time here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Follow us on Twitch. We go live every single Saturday. We've been live. I think we've been doing live ones for like 2 or 3 weeks down the road, just because time hasn't lined up very well. So we do live with little snippets here and there. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We post up daily. Try to post weekly posts, I guess you could say, updates on what the podcast is going to be about. From here on out, podcast is going to try to have a little more structure. That's what the little book here is for. From when did Black Ops 2 come out?
14.
That's that little Black Ops book that I wrote in a long time ago, and so I took some ideas. I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna start writing in here. And so I have a couple ideas already lined up. Thank you guys for watching. We will be playing Rainbow Six on my channel.
Or other games.
In other games. In the
Point Break.
Point.
I always say
Breakpoint.
it is Breakpoint. God dang
Point
it!
Break is a TV show.
I know
We're
it's
gonna
our
play some
movie.
Point Break after this.
You
it'll be
mean Quantum
fun.
Break?
No.
Just kidding.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. As always, this is the Hot Dish Podcast, where there's a little bit of everything that's always good. Peace out.
Yeah.
Oh, broke.
Of course it did.
It is broken.